How do you save guys like this? They're everywhere today. It's the standard. Media pushes weakness. Media tells you from the day you're born in the West that there's something wrong with you.
Well, it seems a lot of the women's liberation movement of late, the sexual liberation and that you spoke about, it seems to advantage men far more than women.
No, it doesn't.
Well, because they get the sex without the responsibility.
Yeah, but it doesn't disadvantage men. Disadvantages a very small proportion of hyper-successful and increasingly predatory men. Because it disadvantages most men, because what happens is that when the sexual constraints are lifted off women, they all migrate to a very small percentage of men, 5% maybe. And then those men have an almost unlimited field of sexual access. And so you could say that's a benefit to them, but it's not, because it trains them to be manipulative, Machiavellian, instrumental psychopaths, because all they're doing is pursuing a string of pleasure-based, hedonistic, short-term relationships. That's bad training if you want to be a reciprocal human being and if you want to learn how to participate in a real relationship. So, and then it's catastrophe for the women, because none of those men are incentivized to form anything that approximates a long-term relationship. And then the rest of the men are left with nothing. Yeah, so that's
disastrous for society.
Disastrous, yeah, it's disastrous.
And that's essentially no follow-up needed there. This is something we talk about over on the channel all the time. The hyper-successful, it's now become 95 to 5%. It's no longer the 80-20 rule. And if anything, it's getting worse and worse. Okay, how bad has it gotten, guys? I mean, I don't even know where to begin, dude. Everybody knows this clip going around right now.
A taser, an iPhone. This is so strange. Is this a YouTuber who's like trying to pull a prank on me or some shit? 20,000.
70 racks. She was given 70,000.
That's $30,000. These are the 5s, the 10s. What the actual fuck? This has to be either a YouTuber or... The second part of the letter is, I have provided a few defense essentials and some cash to ensure that no amount of financial tampering can hinder your resolution. Lastly, I've included a new phone. All you have to do is activate the service. The plan is active and prepaid.
Imagine the level of, yes, this is insanity. Sending a streamer $70,000 and a phone. And she's a woman, no less. Like, think about this. Is she really going to use the goddamn phone, dude? It could be tracked. That dude already has her address. Sending 70 grand anonymously, no less. Crazy. Like, the level of simping going on in society today. That's a good salary in the United States donated to a streamer so he can get a dopamine high of watching her react to free money. This is what has become of masculinity. Instead of climbing a fucking mountain, instead of going deep in the jungle somewhere, instead of testing yourself, your mental, physical fortitude, all this shit a man used to do, create a brotherhood, competition. We now send women $70,000 to see a video reaction.
No one except you will know the number. If it suits you, feel free to enter these two numbers. And he gave me the number of bodyguards. So this is the number of a private security company I have on retainer. You can call them in the event of an emergency if the other contents of the bag are insufficient. I have a payment source lined up already, so the cost is already taken care of. And then he gave me his number. This is my personal number. If you ever need anything at all, do not hesitate to ask. Happy trails to you until we connect again. And that's it in the letter. There's not like a creepy run away with me, please marry me, like there normally is. Let me smash. None of that. Let me suck on them toes. It's like a letter. It's like, here's your stuff. Have a good life.
Here's $70,000. Have a good life. Jesus Christ.
Bruh.
We need doomsday music. I still don't have a good doomsday song, by the way. Impulse, thanks, brother. Heard you're an ATL. Hit me up in the Discord server if you need help setting up the studio. Not an ATL anymore, but do visit often. Will do. Thanks so much, brother, for the support. I don't know what to say, guys. Like, it gets worse.
Stabbing me.
Look at this.
Yeah. This is my Comic-Con one. My Comic-Con.
This is what average passes for today.
Ooh.
This is the fans that are simping, giving away this kind of money.
I'm very surprised that it fit perfectly in the dimensions, because I just like eyeballed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Show banner.
Bruh.
You get left hanging. I'm a Discord mod, by the way. I better not have any Discord mods that resemble anything like this. I'm banning you right away. I'm gonna start asking for pictures. Imagine going to some shit event like this to simp over your literal overlord because you're a bot and you have no self-esteem, no self-respect. Masculinity has disappeared from your body. You ooze soy and estrogen.
That stings, Rance.
Yeah.
That stings. No testosterone in this entire building right here. Pure soy.
So that's the bottom of it. Social media, Catwoman, Silk, Booty, Spider Queen. Yeah. Damn, chat's gonna be mean to you.
Oh, I don't care. I'm a mod. I don't give a shit what they say.
He's used to chat being mean.
Oh, I don't care.
I'm a mod. I don't care. Chat's ripping me apart. I can't even get a high five from the queen of simps. Boys, between this and financial domination, I mean, that's what it is. Financial domination, right? It's that kink. Dude, it's becoming... I watch some of these videos you guys send me and I sometimes wonder, are we lost? How do you save guys like this? They're everywhere today. It's the standard. Media pushes weakness. Media tells you from the day you're born in the West that there's something wrong with you. That masculinity is a problem. We just got a headline not too long ago from the dude that made fucking Terminator and said testosterone is a toxin that needs to be removed from your body. It's a negative. Test is why we got as far as we did. Testosterone coursing through your veins is what makes you take risks. Is what made him shoot Terminator. James Cameron the clown. Yes. Testosterone is the reason for everything you do in your life, and without it, you become meek. You become a hermit. Mentally, you struggle. When adversity hits you, it's testosterone that helps you push through. It's this need deep within us as men to persevere. It gets stamped out. You know how else you could stamp it out by yourself? Become a soy boy like this. He loves avocado toast and a side of soy latte every morning. You know what it is. He eats impossible meat. He's a Beyond Burger champ. A bunch of them in here are. Virtue signaling. Talking about toxic masculinity while he beats off to the simp queen 50 times a day. There's no test left in this man's body. These arms right here, you can't even see because I'm blocking them, but you already can tell from the shape here that they haven't been utilized biomechanically in years. The heaviest thing he's lifted is a soy latte. When your bicep is as big as your forearm, we have problems and they need to be solved. Dude, she is raking money today. Like this, it never could have been possible in the history of humanity. The mega simping, the simpocalypse we're living under. This could have never been possible just a few years ago. Your wrist is the same size as your bicep. What's happened to men? Oh, Lord. And it keeps going. It keeps going. Look. Huge wave of liberal men are getting vasectomies to protest overturning Roe. All right. Look at him. It's a look. Look, biceps, same size as his arms. It's a look. You want an easy tell when you look at a man that you should just walk away and go, yeah, this dude's lost it. If his biceps are the size of his forearms or his wrists, walk away, bro. He's deep in the gravy on the left. Look at this. A large Planned Parenthood affiliate has been doing more sterilizations on men this fall, so they're eliminating themselves from the gene pool. Okay. Says Director of Vasectomy Services for Planned Parenthood Great Northwest told Curo 7 News that they've seen a 34% increase since June, the abortion ruling, according to Fox. She said that one man told her that he believed having a vasectomy was an act of love. That's like that mod there. Others apparently never want to have children. Men are interested in learning about contraception and learning about a vasectomy. I think the change in our political climate brought ideas and motivations that were there, but to the surface. Thanks, Alex. That right there is a perfect ad for TRT. No, that guy needs more than test. He needs Jesus. Says the abortion chain tells patients on his website that the sterilization procedure is almost pain-free, comparing it going to the dentist or getting blood drawn. It also notes that the Obamacare does not cover vasectomies, so Planned Parenthood charges for the procedure. Half the country lost their rights, Pulgino said. Pregnancy requires 2 people, and it's not fair that the burden falls on one person because they're the ones that can get pregnant. Is that where we're at right now? Oh, let's end it off with this for the article in this little tirade. New research estimates state pro-life laws have saved as many as 10,000 unborn babies' lives since June. All right. They'll blame the patriarchy and toxic masculinity for that somehow. But, we have no agency today. 10,000 lives have been saved.